biggest stars.
98 FM, it's the Showbiz Show. It's me, Siobhan O'Connor. Former X Factor winner Matt Cardle will be performing at Whelan's on the 24th of April as part of his acoustic tour. And here he is chatting exclusively to our Trina Mara.
Matt Cardle, you're very welcome back to 98 FM.
Thank you for having me again. It's lovely to be back.
You're practically part of the staff at this point.
I know, it feels good. I'm used to this big fluffy red microphone now.
And you did a media course as well, didn't you? Is that right?
Yeah, it was an excuse to not get a job, to be fair.
What are you trying to say about my job?
No, absolutely nothing. No, I was just too into to my band at the time and skateboarding, and I wanted to spend all my days at the skate park and all my nights playing gigs and stuff, and I didn't want to think about getting a job and being a grown-up. I still don't. I still haven't got, this is not a grown-up thing to do, is it? What I'm doing, writing songs and singing,
Oh, you're getting away with it, so you might as well keep going.
A lot of my life getting away with it.
Yeah, and I hate to mention it, but 30 is coming closer and closer.
Oh, I know. I was talking to a mortgage advisor yesterday, and I swear on my life, he zapped the last ounce of the child in me out. Now, half an hour on the phone to a mortgage advisor, and I felt like the real life just smashed me around the head.
What are you going to do then? You're going to buy a place?
Yeah, it's about time. I've been renting in London for a long time. It's time to settle down.
I know. I remember editing an interview that you did with Siobhan, and you were talking about how you didn't even have digital telly in your house. You had an aerial.
I don't even have TV in my house. I've got no channels. I've got 90 channels of fuzz.
Well, hopefully everything will go great in the new house. Are you going to get flatmates in, or are you going to have your own space?
Well, I need my own space. I think I'm going to get a place with a couple of bedrooms anyway, just because I need one for a studio. And if I get lonely, I'll move someone else in.
You might get the hangers on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I've been watching the video for the last single that you released, and it's very funny, really, isn't it? Because you're kind of torn between these women. Tell us about the song.
Yeah, it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. The song is probably the poppiest and most light-hearted. Well, it's not light-hearted because what I'm saying in the song I really truly mean, but it's just about not wanting to sleep around and to be with that one person that you love and you want to spend the rest of your life with, which isn't always as simple as that. And I'm not suggesting for a moment that I have been sleeping around or ever would,
I'd say it was quite funny though, making that video when the girls are trying to be all sexy with it.
It was, yeah. And you know what? A couple of the girls are my friends, and it was really funny to watch them kind of squirming and being nervous on set in front of a big crew and stuff. I was enjoying the day.
Do you like watching yourself back in videos? Because a lot of people go, oh God, I got embarrassed.
I cannot stand it. No, I'm one of those. I can't stand. I can barely get my head around listening to myself singing in the studio. It's horrible. I'm my own worst critic, and I hate the sight of myself as well. So
this is like therapy.
It is. It's brutal. Don't take a good picture. It's as simple as that.
Oh, you do. You're absolutely gorgeous. The feud has ended between yourself and James Arthur, I take it.
Well, he stopped, throwing childish abuse at me, which is fair enough. I was standing up for myself against something that he has said. Maybe his words were twisted, but there or thereabouts about the quality of my album, and I was just standing up for myself and the songwriters that I wrote the albums with. I'm sure that he will be writing with some of the people that he had slated, which isn't good. And it was just a bit of friendly advice. And I started my tweet with, James, I think you're very talented, and I do think he's very, very talented, and I'm sure he's going to go on to sell millions of records and whatnot. Hopefully, I don't know. No one knows what kind of success anyone's going to have, but I'm sure he will go on to do very, very well. But don't mouth off my work, And then when I gave him this bit of advice to maybe not run his mouth so much, he decided to take it to the playground and start just cussing me.
I was kind of shocked though, because he is so new, and I really do like his music. I think he's a brilliant performer.
Well, to be fair, I'm surprised that the people around him have let him do that. I just think back to when I was in that position. I wouldn't have said, I wouldn't now say anything like that. But
also because you're going to bump into these people, the embarrassment of coming face to face.
Exactly, it's the whole what you step on the way up because they're there on the way down. I had a bit of a blowout with my ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, stupidly. But that was, there's nothing to do with the industry. He was having a pop at me, so it's still stupid of me, and I had to pop back. Delete
Twitter, that's what I think. I do want to mention though Danny Minogue, because I know you're still great friends with her. You're a single man now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So listen, is there anything happening?
What, with Danny? No, look, I love Danny to bits, don't get me wrong, and I don't think there's a man on the planet who has eyes who doesn't think that she's absolutely stunning too.
Look me in the eye, Matt Cardle.
It's a deadly combination. It's deadly. No, honestly, I think she's great. I have a lot of time for Danny. Yeah. And there's nothing going on, obviously.
But could there be, potentially?
Oh, come on. Look, like I say, I think she's amazing, and I always have and always will.
You're like a politician, worming your way out of the question. If she asked you, would you go go on a date?
Are you kidding? Of course. Yeah, look.
I want to matchmake.
Can I go for your life? I mean, I don't know. I think she's brilliant, and yeah, of course I would if she. No, look, I mean, I don't know.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. She's a friend. I don't ruin anything like that.
Tell me about doing gigs. He's gone so embarrassed. Tell us as well, are you going to be doing gigs in Dublin?
Well, we've got 3 dates in Ireland. The start of my acoustic tour, 23rd of April, Cypress Avenue in Cork, 24th at Whelan's in Dublin, and the 25th we are playing the Empire Music Hall in Belfast.
That was 98 FM's Trina Mara chatting to Matt Cardle. He'll be performing at Whelan's on April 24th as part of his acoustic tour. Still to come, we're chatting IFTAs and Robin Wright.